Hi there, Peculiar Gardener here, and I finally got my fruit in the ground. Yes, totally excited about it, and I can't wait to share it with you. He was rude. Shh. I'm in the garage because when I take you up to the hill to show you my plantings, I'm not sure if you'll be able to hear me because it's windy. It's not like annoyingly windy, it's refreshingly windy, but I'm not sure how that's going to affect the sound on the recording here. So anyway, I just wanted to give you a quick little update on what I did. I had to dig up the sod and I threw it in trashy, which is my compost pile, and then I dug up some of the dirt and I amended it with some Holy Cow compost, which is you can check it out at holycowcompost.com. You can use your favorite compost, use the compost that you have in your garden that you're starting on your own if you can. I happen to think Holy Cow compost is super cute because it's local compost with local cow manure, and on the bag the cow has a halo. I know, ridiculous. I totally bought into that halo advertisement. I'm a sucker, but it was cute and it's cheap and I liked it and it felt good to be working with it. So anyway, I amended the soil with Holy Cow compost, and I also used Hollytone and Biotone. I know in a previous post I said Biotine to get your roots off at a wonderfully healthy start, but it's actually called Biotone, and I'll show it to you. Here's, I used Hollytone to make the soil acidic, the pH. You want it to be a low number. So this is what I used. If there's something else you want to use, if you need to make your soil acidic, you use what you can afford. You use what makes you happy. That's what I bought. Here's the Biotone. It is not Biotine. It's a starter. It says all natural plant food, contains mycorrhizae and bacteria. It helps prevent transplant loss, promotes root growth, promotes bigger blooms, helps establish plants fast. So my local gardener told me that was a good thing to be using when putting plants in. So I thought, well, why not? So that's what I used. And let me show you. I hope you can hear me. Again, it's windy. I decided to I usually call my plants names. That might sound ridiculous to you, but we form a relationship, me and these plants, and I like calling them something other than plant or just what they are, and I think they appreciate it. So the strawberries I call ladies. There's supposed to be 15 of them, and the roots were really matted. It was like a gigantic, massive dreadlocks, and I couldn't pull them apart, so I guess 2 of them are together. Here they are. Everything needs to be watered. So here's the ladies, my strawberry patch, and obviously there's no chicken wire around it yet, but we will be working on that very soon. Here's one up close. 1 lady, 2 lady, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. It's supposed to be 15, and I think actually that one up in the corner, the first one I planted, might be 2. So, yes, strawberries are in the dirt. And my grapevine, I'm calling him Frank. And quite frankly, the reason I'm calling him Frank is because he's very frank. I look at him and he says, yes, I do in fact produce, not tree sap, well yeah, I guess so. I do in fact produce sap, yes. You are in fact going to have to prune me. And I know that this hole needs to be amended. I'm going to go, if not tonight, tomorrow, and get some more Holy Cow compost and maybe some mulch, because our trees around the yard actually need mulch. So there's the grapevine. Here's my shadow. There's the ladies. And here is Madame Blueberry, named after Madame Blueberry on the VeggieTales. Let me see if I can get around the wind. She's my favorite character on the VeggieTales. Ironically, she's a fruit, as far as I know, and not a vegetable. And so there she is. Blueberries, strawberry patch, and grapevine. I finally got it in the dirt. I'm really excited. I do need to water them tonight. Well, I'll do it as soon as I'm done talking to you. And anyway, I want to show you too the other stuff that I'm really excited to get into the ground, and I'm not really sure when to do it. I'm anxious and I want to get it out there, but I don't want it out there too soon. I don't want them to get cold and frosty. Check this out. Bird's nest. And in the front window, There's another nest, and you might hear it in the background. Those are the baby birds in the nest. So cool. So anyway, I'm excited to get these out into the ground. My peppers, my cabbage, my cauliflower, whew, tomatoes, which I'm going to definitely be sharing, because look how many more tiny cherry tomatoes I'm ever going to need. And cauliflower, and there's rosemary, a new one that I want to put out because I think I might have destroyed one of my old ones. Some wonderful bulbs that I need to put out, and here's my dirt corner in the dining room. So anyway, a while ago and a couple posts ago, I had showed you the wild garlic in the yard, and they said, oh yeah, there's some mason jars in the yard. I used that one year I planted late, and I wanted to jumpstart everything, and I don't know if it really worked, but it did. I feel like it did. I'm not a scientist, so I didn't really study to see if it worked, but when I planted stuff, I put the mason jars after I would water, in the morning, and the warm sun would heat up the soil. At night, if I was nervous about it getting too cold, I would put the mason jars over top, and it would create like a greenhouse effect, and it would keep them cozy and warm at night. At least I thought so in my head, and everything did come up really, really well, and it came up faster than I think it probably would have if I hadn't. So I'm thinking about doing that with this window full of veg, but I'm nervous about putting it out too early, so I might wait a couple more days and then just put it out there. We'll see. But anyway, I'm so glad that the strawberries are in the dirt, the grapevine is in the dirt. You saw that grapevine did not have the posts and the wire, but I did up north where I live. Oh yeah, happy late Easter. Yesterday was Easter. While traveling to see family, we drove by a winery and they were closed because it was Easter, and I did peek in and see how their grapevines were growing with posts. So I'm going to need 2 posts and good strong wire, and hopefully I'm going to complete that by the end of the week. It doesn't look like it needs it. In fact, I think I have to prune it very soon. I don't know. I'll let you know. But anyway, I'm excited and I wanted to share it with you, and I hope you're excited and I hope your gardening is going well. Until next time, happy gardening. Take care.